Well, that didn't last long, did it? One video into round two, and here I am. Here I am. Guess the graphic's over. I'm not doing it anymore. You guys, there is something wrong with people in this world, really. There's something that has failed miserably. I don't know if it's education. I don't know if it's parenting. I don't know if it's something in the water, or ambient radiation, or maybe it's just YouTube. Maybe it's just YouTube. I mean, I haven't felt this pissed off about a YouTube thing since, God, a long fucking time ago, man. I think the last time I felt this anti-YouTube was when I had that whole, like, anime bullshit going on, where I was just, like, really questioning, like, the types of comments I get and the type of things that go on. And I'm not talking about the obvious trolls, people that come on and they, you suck cock or whatever. That, that comes with the territory. You expect that you should expect that when you create a YouTube channel. That doesn't bother me. As a matter of fact, I find it amusing, if anything. But this is, people who are, normal on the surface, who appear like they have functioning brains, and then you find out that they don't have functioning brains. And I'm trying really hard not to use words like retarded or, because there really are people out there who have those sorts of problems, and I don't want to demean them by comparing them to the kinds of things that I see on YouTube every day. From people who are subscribers, from people that are most likely watching this video right now. Not people who hate me, who want to come and tell me that I'm like gay or fat or stupid or whatever. Like I said, if you make a YouTube channel, you kind of expect that to happen, and that doesn't bother me. It's so fucking stupid, it doesn't even matter. It's not a blip on my radar. But people who claim to like my videos, and they come and they say things that I just wonder what the fuck happened in this country, in this world. I'm not doing this contest anymore. I want to tell you guys something. When I was doing Guess the Music, it was the most fucking stressful, unbelievable thing ever. I regretted it about halfway through. As a matter of fact, if you guys remember, I did a video where I really was very close to just ending it. And I gave a warning. I said, really, if you guys don't start following my very simple instructions, I'm going to end it. And I didn't end it, despite the fact that people continued to just trample all over everything anyway. And I don't know why I, allowed myself to be a doormat like that. But, and I'm not in my right mind, obviously, because if I had half a fucking brain, I would never have done another contest. Because the first one was such a fucking debacle. And now I gotta sit here and create these DVDs. It takes hours and hours and hours to create those DVDs. I got 2 of them done so far, by the way. That's the progress I've made. I'm a busy person, okay? But I spent a lot of time on that, and I just regret the whole thing, just ever doing it. And then I created another contest. What the fuck was I thinking? And I thought, well, this one will be easier. It'll be through PMs. There won't be comments to deal with. My God. What the hell? I mean, first of all, I understand if you're not good at guessing something and you honestly think that everything you see is Castlevania. But when I start pointing at it, like, my God, you guys think everything is fucking Castlevania. And then everybody's like, oh, Castlevania. Like, first of all, you waste your guess. And second of all, like, that's not funny. I don't get what it is on YouTube where when I ask somebody not to do something, and it becomes very funny to do it. I had it happen earlier today with the Metroid Other M videos. I said, I'm going to get a comment saying this. I know it. Please don't. And I get it anyway. It was, what system is this on? You're wasting my time. You're wasting your own time. Get a fucking life. That's not funny. Like, oh, it's just a joke. Because then when I come down on these people, I say, You're fucking stupid. What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh, Necro, that was just a joke. It was just a joke. Why do you gotta treat your subscribers so mean, man? Get a fucking grip on reality. What happened to you? That is not funny. Nobody thinks that's funny. If you think that's funny, then what I imagine is you sitting there giggling and drooling in front of a computer, and you really should be supervised, and Well, okay, let me tell you what happened, in case you don't know. I put up Guess the Graphic Round 2-1 today. And, I started getting some guesses, and then I noticed I got a comment, which is weird because the first thing I do when I upload those videos is I upload as them unlisted, which means that they're up, but you can't see them on my channel and you don't get them in your subscriber module. And then once they're processed, I go in there and I edit them so that, it has a proper thumbnail and that... Oh, God, I'm just so glad I don't have to do this anymore. And that you can't comment on it, because I say in the videos comments are disabled. There was like one time when I forgot to disable comments, and of course I got a comment, hey, comments are not disabled. Like, why do that? Why do that? Is it funny to you? If it's funny to you, then you shouldn't be on my channel. You should be watching Scrubs, because that's the level you're at, okay? I mean, wow. So anyway, there was something wrong with YouTube, because I said, alright, somebody commented, they really shouldn't have, and I told them, alright, thanks, congratulations, you're no longer part of the contest. And I went in and I hit it again. Disable comments, save, it says your changes are saved, and then I got another comment. Obviously YouTube is having some kind of fucking issue. I had a real hard time uploading videos today, had a real hard time getting videos processed today, and it took me 5 tries to get the comments to be disabled. I posted a comment myself, so it would be at the top, telling people don't comment. I posted an annotation telling people don't comment. You still commented, and it still came in. And then there's one guy, he posts Castlevania. Like, first of all, he thinks that's a joke, and I feel sorry for him. Because if that's what you think a joke is, then that really is an insult to every single person in the history of humanity that has been a part of the craft of comedy. Alright? That's sad. That's like a guy slipping on a banana peel, or that's like America's Funniest Home Videos, guy getting hit in the nuts for the 4 billionth time. How many fucking times could you laugh at that? Seriously. It's pedantic. It's terrible. And I'm just done. The contest is not fun for me. I created it because I thought it might be fun for you guys. Well, actually, I created it because obviously I'm brain damaged and I didn't learn my lesson the first time. But the reason I created this contest is because I thought you guys might find it fun. Obviously, you guys do find it fun, but in a very different way than I expected. You just find it fun to antagonize me. Well, no more. Not doing it anymore. As of right now, there will be no more Guess the Graphic videos. All the Guess the Graphic videos that I have put up are going to be deleted because there's no purpose to having them there. And we're just going to move on from there and just forget it ever happened. And yeah, you can comment on this video. Go ahead, comment on it. I want to hear what you have to say. Seriously, because I'm just, at this point, people who post like things that just, like I've described, I'm just going to block them. I don't care anymore. I really don't, It's like this, you treat your fans so badly. No, you're not a fan if you post shit like that. You're not a fan if you're trying to piss me off. That's not funny. If I tell you not to do something, don't fucking do it. I tell you, don't ask me what system it's on because I just fucking told you. And you post, what system is this on? Who exactly is the butt of that joke? Obviously me. Well, guess what? Not going to happen anymore. I'm done. So, that's it. Yeah, and just to mention, what was the straw that broke the camel's back was after I finally did get comments disabled, some less than stellar individual who comes off in a very condescending and demeaning way decided to just start private messaging me back and forth, and telling me that I expected more from you and all this shit. You know what? Don't watch my videos then. Don't watch my video. I don't want you to. I do the channel for fun, and there must have been something wrong with me for me to start doing this like thing that's going to be 100 videos that's not going to be fun for me. So from now on, I am only doing things that I'm going to enjoy. And if other people enjoy them, then that is wonderful, and I hope to hear your comments. And if you don't enjoy them, oh well, no problem, go watch Fred. Bye.